last year. So those of you that didn't catch that, I'm Soup Mama, and I did get my start in Hagerstown cooking for the convoys. As a matter of fact, up until about 10 minutes ago, not even 10 minutes ago, I was cooking in the back of your lunch. So we left Stitch in charge of the grill, so hopefully everything comes out okay. Sorry, guys. But they've had a lot of practice, like Wendy said. My story's kind of funny. It's kind of like all the rest of you guys, you know. I spent a lot of time over the years just being at home, trying to raise my kids, doing the everyday thing. And, you know, I started seeing some of the stuff coming down the line, and the first thing that I ended up doing was actually going up into Massachusetts, and I did a march with Dr. Shiva against forced vaccinations from the Massachusetts State House down to the Kennedy Building. And that was where my start began, like truly began. Because after that, I was out again and again and again. I actually started volunteering for the first time in my life. I've never done that before. And that's the thing. I had seen some of the things coming down the road about some of the vaccinations and things that were going on, and I didn't want my children to have to be exposed. That's the truth of it, is, you know, I've always been a little bit funny when it comes to certain medical things. I've always been a little bit more conservative on that. I would rather judge on the side of caution. And, you know, when something new comes out, I'd rather give it some time. That's just me as a mom. You know, I like to see where things go. And I don't believe that my health nor my children's health belongs to anybody. That choice doesn't belong to anybody but me and my kids. The truth is that I had started watching the truckers in Canada, like a lot of other people that I know, and I was inspired, and then I saw that we had truckers coming from California, and then I got really excited. As a matter of fact, I got so excited that I actually created a Telegram chat group thing for the first time in my life. I organized a couple of counties in my home state of Pennsylvania, and we organized a donation drive for the guys down in Hagerstown. And I had also arranged at one point after we were down in Hagerstown to pick up more donations from my home state to bring down. And like many things, the Soup Mama kitchen was just born out of necessity. It was one of those things. We got there early. There was nothing there for anybody, and we had hungry people. So I started cooking with my Coleman camping stove. And Jason, he was making coffee with his coffee urn, and the rest is history. And here we are today, and like I said, I'm very excited to be here. I'm very excited that we're up here in Buffalo again. I'm a little upset about, you know, these fences on our bridge here. I had some really cool flags that I was planning on, well, I have them up with me today, but I was really planning on exchanging them. I've had the honor and privilege at this point to, in the last 4 months, just 4 months of flags. I did a special thing. And I was told Wendy about it, where I took the flags that I've been flying on the back of my car since this journey began, and the 2 sets of flags I brought with me, the first set of flags was put on in Maryland, and they went all the way to Michigan. They covered 9 states in 2 months. The second set of flags that I had brought along today, even more impressive than the first, had been all the way from Michigan to Maine and had covered 12 states in 2 months. I have been blessed to be all over and serving patriots in all different states, all across this country, thanks to the support of you guys, the people. You know, the thing is that what drives me every day is a picture of my kids. It's the thought of their futures. It's the thought of their freedoms. What are they going to have left to them? You know, if we don't start standing up against some of these regulations and start standing up for our rights now, once they're gone, they're going to be lost forever, and our children are never going to know what freedom truly is. They already don't know what it is to not be on a camera, okay, for real. They don't even know what that is anymore, guys. They don't know what privacy is. Can we at least keep the freedom? You know? That's the truth of it. If you want them to be able to grow up and make decisions on what they want to do and who they want to become and where they want to go, no matter what those choices are in life, if you want them to be able to have those choices, we need to be able to stand for those choices now. And you can stand for those choices in so many different ways. You just have to get involved. You just have to do that first step. And sometimes it's really hard to be courageous. But the truth is that our country's running out of time. We're running out of freedoms to give up. And if we keep acting scared and we keep giving up our freedoms just because we're scared, soon we're not going to have anything left at all. And we're still going to be scared. It's not going to change anything. You know, we as people need to stand up. We as people need to take our lives back. We as people need to be able to take our choices back.
We need to keep this country free.
Amen.
Yeah.
We need to keep this country free. It starts with one thing, guys. It starts with something simple. It starts with a phone call. It starts with coming to an event. It starts with signing up to become a poll worker. It starts with talking to your neighbor. You know, the real truth is that we need to build our communities up because that's where we're going to have the most support, is your neighbors, your friends, your family. Make sure you get to know them. Say hi. Get involved with your school board. Get involved with your local government. Get on your city council meeting. I guarantee you there's probably only 2 other people in your whole entire area that are on that call. And everybody that's an officer is going to go, what are you doing here? And you'll be like, just listening. Can I do that? It's really funny because they get all scared. Because they don't know why you're there. But all you have to do is just show up. Just show up. It's the simplest thing that you can do. Just show up, and I guarantee you, you're going to find some place where you're going to fit. And we'll find a place to put you to good work. And if you can't find any place else, you can come to the kitchen and help me.
Amen.
Anyway, guys, I do want to run back to the kitchen since I am supervising your lunch. So thank you very much for your time today. Just make sure you get, food is up. So we're going to be going to, there's a little social area up those stairs, guys, and to your right. So we're going to have lunch up there then in a little bit. But thank you so much for your time and your support. We need to stay unified because united we stand and divided we fall. God bless.